How's it going, peeps? It's going to be with you again. It's Richard. I'm back here once more. Today we're going to be checking out something called the Nano One kit, which comprises of the Nano TF V4 tank, nice, small and tiny up there, and also the 80-watt R steam mod. Not so tiny, but it's still rather small, feels nice and comfortable in your hands. And also the fact that I'm sure a lot of ladies out there would love this because it's really not that big and it's a lot smaller than a lot of other bigger devices, so it would feel nice and comfortable in a lady's hand. Okay, so without further ado, I tell you what, let's go ahead and take a look at the Nano One kit by SMOKtech. The Nano One kit packs in quite a punch as well. You know, it comprises of two parts, of course, the tank and the device itself, and the mod is actually called the R Steam mod, which does 80 watts and also does temperature control for nickel, titanium and your stainless steel wires. Takes a single 18650 battery, which I'd recommend you to use high drain batteries all the time. As usual, it comes in a couple of colors. I've got the one here in silver, which looks pretty sleek, and it also comes in red, black and white finishes as well, so take your pick which color you want. Resistance range and in temperature control, it goes from 0.06 ohms to 2 ohms, and in watts mode 0.1 to 3 ohms. Okay, material for the R Steam mod, to keep it nice and lightweight, they've made it out of zinc alloy, and it only weighs 120 grams without batteries. Okay, as for the Nano TF V4 tank, looks like they've dwarfed down the standard TF V4. It only measures 19 millimeters in diameter, and it only holds 2 ml of e-liquid. Okay, and being such a small tank, it's quite logical they've not included an RBA section, because otherwise it's going to be very difficult to build on. But again, we never know. They might just come up with an RBA section later and sell it separately. Okay, anyway, let's go for close-ups right now. Take a good close look at this setup. Come back, we'll vape some more, and I'm going to leave you with my thoughts. All right, catch you later. Close-up time with our Nano One kit by Smok Technology, and the usual standard packaging that it comes in. That's the box here, plastic shrink wrap, and you have a picture of the device on top. Says Smok here, Nano One kit, and on this side you have a little scratch and check authenticity sticker. Also a little label here that says white, and that's the device color that's in there. And it comes with a pre-installed coil at 0.3 ohms, and on the side it says Nano One kit teamed up to be the best choice, sample not for sale, this is sent for reviewers for review. Over on the other side you have the kit includes basically contents of the package and a little introduction note here about the tank and also the device itself, and a little warning label here. Also a barcode as well, that's about it. And on this side you have got QR codes, and this is actually for you to download your smart BEC app, share experiences with the worldwide Smok users. Okay, apart from that, nothing else. Once you've broken off the shrink wrap, push and this cover comes off, and you have the box, the usual standard black box from Smok. Shake it a little bit, lift off the cover, and you have the device in there. The device in white, and I'm going to put that aside, and of course lifting off this little foam padding here. You've got all these little cards here. These are tip cards, quick fixing to gurgling, tells you how to fix it if you have a gurgle. And also on this side, to avoid dry burning, tells you what to do as well, QA pass. And apart from this little card, you have got this card here. It tells you what are the batteries that you can use and you can't use. These are the batteries that you should avoid using if your silicon wrap is broken and things like that. Okay, pretty good, pretty neat to have it in there. And the same thing, your official app verification with a QR code here for you to download, and also your warranty card. This is your warranty card. And last but not least, you have your instruction booklet. Instruction booklet tells you everything you need to know about the device, all the parts, how to put in your battery, QR code, and also shows you a couple of settings and also error messages, warnings. Alright, next we have got this little bag of silica gel. Please do not eat it, it's not sweets. And just to keep it the contents dry in there. And you have your micro USB charger, and you can use this to upgrade the device for firmware upgrades as well. Alright, so apart from that, you have got a little bag of spares here. This little ring here, that's for your tank fill port, in case yours you know, snaps, breaks or anything like that, you could replace it. And also lots of O-rings in here, a couple of O-rings, not lots of O-rings, excuse me. And in here you have got a vape band, Smok vape band, to put it on your tank in case you drop your tank. It's going to help protect it. You've also got your Pyrex spare glass here and your spare coil here, your stock coil. This is the stock coil. The pre-installed coil is actually a 0.3 ohm microfuse Clapton dual core, and this is a 0.25 ohms stainless steel dual core, which is what's written here. I hope you can see that, and hopefully it's in focus. Yeah, this is your dual core, stainless steel dual core. You've got your juice holes all around here, and underneath here you've got your air hole with an O-ring in there. You've got your coil, vertical coil, and also Japanese organic cotton. All right, apart from that, you've got your tank here. Your tank, this is your Nano Tier V4 tank, looking all around, which we'll come to. We're going to break it apart and let me show you. Okay, putting that aside, we're going to get to the device right now. This is your device, taking a quick all-round look. This is in white, my apologies, so sorry. I hope you can still see it clearly. And that's your firing button there. That's your display screen. Do bear in mind that the display screen is actually bare OLED display, so which means it's very, very bright and you have no problems, even if you're outdoors as well. Up and down button. This is your up button, the down button, and also your charge port here, where you can do firmware upgrade as well. On this side, there's nothing. Here you've got your battery compartment cover. And over on this side, nothing as well. But if you look closer, all right, at a certain angle, you can see the Smok logo there. So it's actually white on white, and you won't see it unless you tilt it at a certain angle, which looks pretty cool. Okay, underneath, you've got nothing else except this little print here that says sample not for sale. And if you, again, if you look at it at a certain angle, certification logos. Okay, I think this is your battery vent hole. There's two little holes here. Apart from that, nothing else. On top, you've got your gold-plated 510 pin, and you've got a little drip well here in case you have any leaking, or if you have atomizers that require bottom air feed. So all you got to do is just pull this open, and your battery cover comes off. Four magnets on each side, two on top, two at the bottom, clearly marked positive and negative. And you've got a little QC pass sticker here. Please do not remove this, otherwise it's going to void your warranty. And you've got two screws on the inside there holding up this panel against this device. Okay, so put in the battery, get your orientation right, positive on this side, negative at the bottom. Underneath you've got your ribbon, all right, and put this back. You're all set to go. All right, 5 clicks to turn it on. 1 2 3 4 5. Smok, and it says R Steam. That's the name of this mod. Welcome, and it goes to your display. All right, so okay, so this is made out of zinc alloy, and the dimensions for this, the RST mod, is 82 by 38 by 22.3 millimeters. Charging current is 1 amp, voltage 5 volts. Okay, this goes from 1 to 80 watts. Right now it's in temperature control from 200 to 600 degrees Fahrenheit and 200 to 315 degrees Celsius. Okay, and right on top here you can see it says minimum, and you've got your ohms rating, resistance, and you've got your voltage, and also at the bottom it's got your watts. On the extreme left you've got the battery indicator. Okay, it's very nice and bright. You have no problem seeing it outdoors, and that's a beautiful display you've got there. To get into the menu settings, click 3 times, 1 2 3, and you get into the menu settings right here with all the different icons here. The first one on the extreme left here, 1 2 3 again. If you don't start working on it, it's gonna just go off back into the main display. 1 2 3, click that and it asks you whether you want temperature. You click this and it goes into watt mode, and if you leave it, it's just gonna go back into watt mode. So that's 80 watts for you. Just to show you, it goes down all the way to 1 watt. All the way up to 80 watts. Okay, 1, 2, 3 again. Okay, next you want to go to is this little pipe here. That's your puff counter you've got there, and it's 0, so you know there are no puffs taken. Next you want to go to will be this. Adjust initial ohms. In your cold state, you want to adjust the initial ohms. You can adjust that. 1, 2, 3 again. So that's the one. Next you want to go to is this titanium. This is your TCR value, so you can adjust your TCR value up or down. Alright, can go up and down, and then once you've set it, it goes back to your normal display. Right, 1, 2, 3, let's go back in again. Next you have your settings. This is stealth mode, on, off. Okay, off my stealth mode. Screen time, 60 seconds, 1, 2, 3. Okay, screen time, screen normal, screen rotate, we'll keep it normal, 1, 2, 3. Power on off, right, you can have your power on off if you'd like to. Back to your display screen at the end there, 1, 2, 3. Let's go back into watts mode. If you want watts mode, just click it again, temperature, watts. Normal strength, yes, back to your normal watts. So basically the settings very standardized. Smok what I call all the other devices as well shouldn't have a problem. Alright, there's something I want to show you very quickly, which is the firing on the Nano One kit here. If you take a look at the screen here, there is a puff timer, and when I hit the fire button, it's about a second delay before it actually fires up the coil. So just take a look at that. I'm going to fire it now. You see, it's about a second before it fires up the coil. Let's do it again. You see what I mean? So that's the thing. I think there's a 1 second delay before it heats up the coil. So that's the R-Steam 80 watt box mod for you. Next we're going to have a look is the atomizer itself. This is the Nano TFV4. Much smaller than the standard size TFV4, and that's Smok there on top. Exactly the same. You've got the same drip tip as well. You can remove and replace your own drip tip if you'd like to. Just put it back in there, and the way you fill that is the same as the TFV4. That's the silicone piece there. Underneath you've got your 510 contact, engravings that says Nano TFV4 designed by Smok. And you have your airflow control here, and to take it out all you have to do is just unscrew this, and you have your shaft there, exactly the same as the TFV4, which I've already done a review. So this is your stock coil pre-installed 0.30 micro fused Clapton coil. If I'm not mistaken, you can see it here. That's what it's printed here. Alright, organic cotton as well. So to change out your coil, screw it in, screw it down, and that's how it looks. Alright, so that's your Nano One kit. We'll get back topside, we'll vape on it, and I'm going to leave you with my thoughts. Right folks, welcome back to FaceTime. Just before I go on to give you my 2 cents worth, I'm going to take a quick vape. So my thoughts on the Nano One kit, which comprises of the R-Steam 80 watt box mod and also the Nano TFV4 tank. Ergonomically, this is nice and comfortable in your hands, okay? Very nice to hold, very pocket friendly and lightweight as well, very compact, okay? I think the ladies would love this. You pop it into your handbags, no problem at all. Performance wise, with the Nano TFV4, with their Clapton and also their stainless steel stock coils, you know, it can blow some big clouds. Especially good for those of you, you know, who's moving on into advanced vapors. You want to try out what it's like to blow big clouds. Well, this is a good setup to do it, okay, with stock coils. However, I feel there is a slight delay of about 1 to 2 seconds, probably 1 second plus, when you fire it. There's a slight delay, and then after that, then it kicks in. Okay, so apart from that delay, the small tank 2 ml, if you don't mind that, then that's cool. Okay, flavor wise, you're not going to be disappointed because it's good. It's just like the standard version of the TFV4. You get really good flavor and also very good vapor, as you've just seen. Pricing, where to get one, I just googled on the internet and took off a couple of names there that popped up. Vapor DNA was the first name that popped up, but for those of you in Malaysia, if you're thinking of ordering it from Vapor DNA, no, they don't send to Malaysia. So anyway, Vapor DNA is retailing this for $60 US, which is about 240 Malaysian ringgit. Ifan Top has got warehouses in China and USA. So for Malaysians, if you want to do international orders for this, well, I think Ifan Top is a better bet. Okay, they are only selling this for $45 US, which is about 180 ringgit. That's 60 ringgit cheaper than Vapor DNA. Okay, that's in Malaysian ringgit currency. In the UK, there's a retail outlet called Vaping Man, and they're retailing this for 46.95 sterling pounds. This excludes shipping. Oh, last but not least, GearBest. They also have this for 54.19 US dollars. So GearBest is another place you can order from. I think GearBest excludes shipping as well, or include. I'm not too sure about that. And this is information for Malaysian who would like to order it internationally. So anyway, this is the Nano One kit. Comes packaged with a Nano TFV4 tank and also the R-Steam box mod. 80 watts, does temperature control for nickel, titanium, and also your stainless steel wires. Small and compact in 4 different colors you can choose for: red, black, silver, and also white as well. Good for those of you who likes it, nice and comfortable, compact little setup there. If you don't mind the 2 ml e-liquid, I'm just repeating myself, I'm sorry, then I'd say go for it. Okay, if I have to put a score for it, 0 to 10, I'd give it 7. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. That about wraps it up for the Nano One kit. I'm going to take a vape and then we'll call it a wrap. So it does pack in quite a punch there. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. Until I talk to you again, vape safe and God bless. Bye for now.